the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's our visiting team and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
On the play fake, here's Dart. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Zach Harrison. He gets in there and drops him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the edge of that one. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll look to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out.
In punt formation.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Slot man in motion left. On play action, it is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's Henderson. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Hawk, 7, check that, street.
On 3rd down, Henderson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
1 for Henderson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
18, Codwell. Right now, boys. 70, Timberwolf.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun. It's Dart. The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And a Honolulu 1st down.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is part of the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Lou trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Honolulu. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Armadillos will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh! He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Dart. Complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
They send Edwards in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Dart. That one swung out wide to Moss. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Armadillo. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. The Armadillos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 65. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. 72. Warrior 70.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Check out.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the 1st half, that's exactly what they've done.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That is Fox. What a throw. Touchdown, Honolulu.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cardinals 21, Falcons 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll start at the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 1st and 10.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. A big connection inside the 20. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 target, 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Shown on the coverage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First down, Dart. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Moss. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Looking across the field, he gets this to Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Armadillos. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Warriors 70, 70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hurt. Bronco 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18, Pioneer. Take go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the
On the give, it's Henderson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Bobcats, 6, go.
Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, Just keep it close. Give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And off the deflection. It is taken in. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Honolulu. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. The Armadillos add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Falcons 17.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Set. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop the throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
5 yards to go.
70 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
8 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Back to the air once more. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Go! Panthers.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Going right, it's taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. Shotgun. It's Dart. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Shut up. 19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Accelerating toward midfield. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. So, a big one there to start the drive. 79 yards in all.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Will Shipley. Touchdown Atlanta.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Begin here on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Armadillos. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, 60, Bison, 70, 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
60, Bison, 3. 60 Eagle. 19 tight. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, With how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Complete. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Throwing again, Dart. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Honolulu. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Armadillos will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
24.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
On first down, Dart. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Armadillos. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brings up third down and 12.
On third down. There's no chance at all. He'll go down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing, Dart. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Double up. Go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd and long.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Honolulu. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Warriors, set. Here we go. Set. Cook 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Falcons' 23-yard line.
Starting to throw here on 2nd down. game. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Armadillos add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Going to stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 59 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air. They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. This is a great example here, Wally. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted.
Well, Mike, this is entering the long line of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Throwing is Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
19 tight, 18, Buffalo 8, 70 range, 70 range, jab 60, jab 60.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Again, working deep downfield. That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Honolulu. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Armadillos stretch things out even further.
to. I done came up and I ain't changing. Listen up, way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I come that you be happy I made it. From the cat down the bar to the hood, like moved out the hood. How you tryna pull me back?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10. And they're on 39-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll take this up past the 40, up at the 5. Here's a third down and 4.
Gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Once more, it's Henderson. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
70 Lion.
Now a give up the middle. Still going. And he's got another one. Jaden's Blue. Touchdown Armadillos. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Armadillos will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Pat on 11.
He'll drop to throw. More of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. From a little further back, here's second and goal. He'll get this out wide. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Honolulu. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Take go.
Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
7-yard line.
19, Tiger. 70, 10, under.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. The red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go, Shaq.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready? 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Coconut. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. 18. Warriors 7. Viking 18.
Neighbors in motion. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Here we go. One final play. Rolling right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for our visitors as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.